Happy holidays. Welcome to today's live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I can see some of you are already in. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Happy holidays. At the same time, we were out here because I was after after the festive, like serious festivities, 25th, 26th. Today I was trying to catch up what has been happening, and I was like, what? Marwa, you need to stop. This is escalating. Guys, do you know Marwa came out here to activate for 5 straight days? And after 5 days, no one was coming through for donations for Masai Mara trip. To an extent that Marwa held his phone and was calling the fans, the subscribers, that he has the contacts. If you're watching, feel free to share your reactions in the live chat section. Like I come out here, for some reason, I got the number for Eva Mila, Lucy, any of my subscribers, and then I start calling you for my luxury endeavors so that you can sponsor my luxury endeavors. Hey, can you imagine, Nixon? I call you. Hey, you're just chilling with your family, and I call you, and I'm like, yeah, yes, I'm the rich Marwa with the rich, expensive, everything that you can imagine. But, I would like for you to, what? To sponsor, blah, blah, blah. Hey, let's go through this a lot, guys. I'll even try to come back later if I'll manage. I will. I'll try because I really want to talk about this. I can't believe. Guys, I can't believe what I just saw. It's too much. Did I just explode? Because of Christmas, we are eating a lot of pilau. Guys, do you know pilau? Pilau is the Nigerian version of jollof rice. Anyway, why are we even talking about jollof rice when we can, or pilau, when we have mura senso? When you go to the comment section, people are telling Marwa, stop taking advantage of us. And I'm like, now you know he's taking advantage of you. You never knew. Now you know. But congrats for you knowing. Eva Miller, thank you for tuning in. I see you. Nixon. Uh, man alone is still begging. Come on, greetings to you. Eva Miller, you say that the person he called, on the line, let the world know is nothing but a scam. But I think honestly at this point, there is a problem. There is a problem somewhere with Marwa. There is something, loose nuts, or it could be something because this is too much. Who does this? Who does that? Like it's a must for people to go to Masai Mara. Anyway, today we are just talking about Masai Mara. Is out here. People are telling him, stop confusing your driver. You'll get an accident. Giving the driver some obnoxious instructions. The driver is supposed to be indicating left. Marwa is ordering him to indicate or to turn on the hazard. It's horrendous. Guys, it's crazy out here, I'm telling you. Anyway, guys, let's go through it. I don't want to take a lot of your time, at most 40 minutes. And I'll cover everything that we need to. The next time we come out here and talk about, hey, guys, let me not even talk about it because I'll go into it. But when I tell you the tea is hot, it is, and you don't want to miss it. With Salvador before. By the way, people were asking, I'll even play that receipt. People were asking, Marwa, you're out here begging for us to sponsor the safari trip, but Rocio has been there. Do you know what Marwa said? No, they didn't go there. They were just roaming around, but they did not enter. Because, guys, maybe if you're going to Masai Mara, you go through that park before you get to the gate. By the time you get to the gate, you might have even seen everything that you wanted to see. Name them, the elephants, the lions, and everything. But someone called him out on that. Yes, I would love to see your channel grow, but you will never grow. What does my growth have to do with you, Sherry? What does my growth have to do with you? Why are you taking Panadol? Why are you taking Panadol for my headache? Sherry, I got no time for you. I told you guys, Mura's people, the ones who are still blind, Sherry, the ones that you're still dumb, you cannot see what is happening. If you want Neo to engage you, make sure that you come when the streets are not busy. But for today, I got a lot to talk about. No one got time for you. But make sure you like, and of course, I appreciate you for going to an extra mile. I appreciate you for going to an extra mile of commenting. Do you know, hey, someone that comes to your live stream and shares their reactions in the live chat section, those are real people, your real G's. So thank you for being one of them. Eva Miller, 2 words for Marwa, Yvonne and greed. Guys, let's get into it. That was a rant and a half. So guys, let's start with when Marwa came. I'll play maybe 3 or 4 receipts when he was coming out here to beg. Then we'll go to the real Masai Mara trip where he mentioned the people that paid. Deemwango paid, and I'm like, Deemwango, you're an idiot. After Rocio came out here to accuse you of smelling, and you got the nerve. I don't know. But Marwa came out here and told people that you should learn to manipulate the environment. And when he said that, he meant it. And he got a PhD at that, because if you could convince Mwango to pay for Rocio's parents, the same Rocio that came out here to call some nasty words, to accuse Mwango of the nastiest of things, hey, guys, called subscribers. Let's go into the receipts. John Pincho, you said that they visited Masai Mara with Salvador, not the park. Oh, museum. Okay, okay. And yeah, thank you, Michael. Let me play the receipts.
Thank you so much. That will push me to end the year in a good push, guys. Also, if you're out there, if you wanna support your boy Iammarwa, even for Mr. Luis, like now they are leaving. They are leaving very soon. That's my father and mother-in-law, and I'm thinking now, what should I give them? Yes, we've paid, or we're gonna pay for their flight tickets. Yes, but imagine when you visited Africa and you're leaving, people in Argentina are waiting for you to arrive with something, from at least the motherland. So I'm now thinking, what should I buy? I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. So your contributions will also support that thinking, because maybe I may end up even buying a small, let me not say.
So guys, of course, if you've been watching me for the longest, you know that I've played these receipts before, but I had to redo it because back then, not even back then, I think 5 days ago or even 4 days ago before Christmas Day, the way we interpreted it, oh my goodness, the way we interpreted is that he was coming out here to beg for maybe the ticket or maybe the present. But we were wrong. Guys, this man was out here asking for people to donate so that he can take the in-laws for the Masai Mara trip. Yes, because he not only mentioned in that live stream, he proceeded to mention in the proceeding the next 4 videos or 5 videos. He kept telling people to donate so that he can take the in-laws to the Masai Mara. Hey. So guys, just to correct that, it was not about the gifts as he said. No, It was about the Masai Mara trip. Now let me play another receipt. Today, guys, it's just the receipts and receipt so that you can see how someone can manipulate your mind. But I know you guys, you know when people are out here to steal your money. But of course, maybe I have to play this for the likes of Cheryl in my comment section. Cheryl, take notes. CWA, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So, guys, apart from that, you remember when he came out here and said this? I don't know if you watched. I might not come out here to react on this live stream, but he came out here with a lot of drama, trying to twist the glasses, sunglasses, telling people that I cannot see. Guys, what did you say, Marwa? Did you say that I'm disabled? Which year, according to Kenya's law, yes. And he got a lot of benefits, and it's not like, yes, a lot of benefits. The cars that he buys, he gets it tax free. Do you know how much he buys the cars? Very cheaply because of that. A lot. He doesn't pay taxes, a lot of benefits. He told people, I cannot even see. I have to twist my shades, blah, blah, blah. Oh, guys, help me because I even push myself. People are betraying me. But the main thing that he came out here to ask people was this. Let me play.
Everything. Just know your weaknesses, embrace them, and life goes on. And you will become a superstar like Marwa one day.
Oh my God, imagine a superstar Marwa in your begging, non-stop.
And it doesn't matter even your age. Thoughts. Thank you so much. And also, I'm seeing SLU44. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, my secret is I want.
Have you seen how he wore the glasses? He was just trying to tell people that shameless man who buys stuff for our parents. Imagine, Marwa, you got your own problems with your in-laws, but you think that it should be your subscribers. But I like the subscribers before because they came to the comment section. And guys, when I tell you they are not having it, they are so done with him. Like, what? Marwa, this is too much. So he said that he has to wear the shades the way he's doing because he cannot see. I'm disabled. Guys, you need to support me. You need to help me. People are betraying me. Blah, blah, blah. And of course, if you are not out here, the 25th Christmas Eve, they came out together. Hey, they came out. Rocio came out. Marwa came out. The in-laws to beg. And I was watching Rocio. I think I watched for 5 minutes and I was like, Rocio, wow, you're a shameless parasite. You barely upload, you barely go on a live stream these days, but because it was Christmas Eve, you knew that you could get to the donors' hearts. You made sure that you came out here. I'll come out here with that reaction because Rocio said this, quote unquote, guys, today is Christmas Eve. If there is something that you want to ask or give us, feel free. Can you imagine? Can you believe, guys? Hey, Antoinette, welcome. I see you. What? Guys, at this point, I think Marwa should seek help because it's escalating.
To surprise Mr. Lewis and family to go to Masai Mara. Okay. That is one of my big deal. I'll show you something. I always, when I'm traveling, I always travel with minimum cash money, $1,000. So now that I'm not traveling, I use that money as super emergency. That's when I am totally broke. I am feeling but leave that alone. So guys, I was telling a story about my struggle with English, especially.
Guys, I'm just playing the receipt so that you can see. He kept insisting. Like now, like Marwa, do you know how privileged you are? You're even telling people that as Marwa sleeps in that villa, cash money, 1,000 USD, that is 126,000 Kenyan shillings. Do you know an average Kenyan cannot even earn that amount in a year. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And Marwa is out here telling people that now I don't have the money. I want to surprise my in-laws. Thank you for the donations, guys, for the super slaps. Thank you, but you can do better than that. It didn't stop from there. Let me continue playing the receipts.
Writing, not narrating, writing. When I was in primary school, and to be honest, Marwa wasn't Rocio at Masai Mara the other day. No, they didn't go. They went to Masai Mara.
I think most of you were asking, did Marwa go to Masai Mara? And some subscribers were confronting him because they were like, but we saw them. They saw, yes, Marwa, they might have not gone to Masai Mara. As you say, you people do not have the money, but you saw the lion. You saw the big five, apart from the elephant. You saw the leopard, the lion, the giraffe. What else? Any Kenyan? The big five. Do you have to beg so that they can see the elephant that they didn't see? And listen to what he told that person that confronted him. But I saw one of you say that they didn't go to Masai Mara, which I remember, I think they didn't, but at the end of the day, they wanted to see the animals in their natural habitat. They did. This is something like a luxury. You don't need. It's a want, it's not a need. But because Marwa knows that he will come out here and beg so that people can do that, he will. So that people can donate, he will. Blackwater, a guy from France, and guess who else came through for him? D. Imagine. D came through. Guys, I was also shocked. Blackwater, thank you for tuning in. Passage Finder, welcome. Thank you. Kamo, you said that, yeah, Marwa is lying. What happened to Marwa Safari Company? And this is the peak season. And I'm like, Marwa, I thought you told us that you already registered and it's up and running. This is the peak. You try and Google to find a safari company so that you can go to these Masai Mara and any other part of the country. Guys, you cannot afford. You cannot. But I'm like, Marwa, you got all the facilities as you claim. Why can't you take advantage of this month? I think he was lying, honestly. Or maybe he doesn't have the staff to push the company. I don't know what's wrong with him. But anyway, even if it was you guys, you might not have bothered to keep it running, because anytime you want to go on a luxury vacation, safari, you come out here and beg. You see, there's nothing pushing him to take advantage of the season. Eva Miller, you say that Marwa and Rocio just got paid December 21st. That is 5 days ago. Mura, continue. What were you saying?
Mara, but not into the Masai Mara National Park. They went into they went to visit the Masai tribe, okay, village. It's in the Masai Mara area, but they did not. I want to take them to Masai Mara National Park.
Guys, do you know there is no difference between going to Masai Mara National Park and around, not even Narok, deep inside a bit? Do you know there is no difference? Because you will see the same animals in their natural habitat. It's just that you might not be able to spot maybe one or two of your favorites because it's not manned by KWS, this and that. Because when you go to Masai Mara National Park, you tell them that I must see this and this and this, and they'll even guide you with their radio calls, talking to your driver. You need to go to these and these spots so that you can see the elephant. What else have you not seen? Because like where I stay right now, we also have a national park with elephants, and I think called the Big Five. I don't know if the giraffe is there. Whenever we visit, you can even be told, maybe we are supposed to be going today. We are told that no, maybe you need to come tomorrow because the elephants are so far from where your vehicles will take you. You'll have to walk, and of course, it's not safe because it's in the wild. So that is the only difference. These people saw whatever they wanted to see, Marwa even used Romina and the sister to beg. Can you imagine? I can't believe this. I'll play all those receipts. You know that I gotcha. I'll play. Romina was like, yeah, I wish I would have seen the elephant. He went upstairs, activating with Laura. And I'm like, wow, Marwa, the extent that you go to for these people, the same people using black people's money and did not bring anything for the children in that village. I cannot believe. I cannot believe my eyes. We'll come back to that. He used 1,000 USD for grandma's roof mabati. I even doubt that it got to 1,000. I think he spent maybe around 500. Chronic beggar. He is junior is a failure at his business ventures. By day, he's really sleeping on the safari tours company. Wow. So guys, we continue with the receipts.
Guys, I don't want you to confuse and be wondering what's not going on. So, you know, guys, the day in the national exam, I have never forgotten this.
Guys, can you imagine the extent that Marwa will go to beg, even twisted the glasses, and told people that I cannot see. But Marwa, you've been seeing all along. What changed? What really? What? You're different. That is all I have to say. You're different. Let me play something else. It's a lot, guys, because after he came out here to open up about what he received, after calling people, personally calling the subscribers to donate, I had to go back and pull up the receipts for today's reaction because it's been going on for 5 days, asking people to donate, asking people, hey, you need help. You really need. Let me pull up that receipt. I'm in the background, pulling up another begging before we go to the real reaction. I just have to remind you. And of course, for any person whose pension is being chewed out here, maybe you need to watch with a third eye. Maybe you need to. Instead of coming out here to insult us when you are trying to help you, you cannot even see.
Because I really want to see them. We have one more day to do it, otherwise it will be too late.
Before that, he came out here at the beginning. Before he sat down with Romina, I think he told himself, he was thinking that I've told these people, maybe they will not understand me. He came out here personally in the same video. That was, when was it? 2 days ago. He told people personally. He went to Romina, asked Romina to activate for him. He went to Laura, asked Laura to activate for him. Guys, you don't want to miss these reactions because the next one I'll be coming to react on what Rocio's mom said. Rocio's mom said that he doesn't like the fact that African children just roam around aimlessly. Some of them go to the villa. And I was like, we even blame Rocio out here for nothing, but it's something. Anyway, let's focus on today's reaction.
Before we are there, it's good that I just tell you that their time here is coming to an end. But again, me, I'm very proud. Only one thing I was missing, that I should have taken them to Masai Mara. But again, we tried what we could do. We tried everything. In our capacity, you know. Yeah, in our capacity. Sometimes it's always good to try in your capacity. Don't overdo things where you kill yourself in the name of trying. No. You should try and say, you know what, I have done my best. And if you say that and God knows for sure you did your best, then everything, you'll feel settled. But for me, I'm still not giving up, because there is one more day for me to do something for them. I want to take them on the Boxing Day 26, which is, if you're watching this video today, is tomorrow. to at least to go and see an elephant. They have not seen an elephant since they came. Actually, if right now somebody calls me and tells me, let me take you somewhere you see an elephant, and then that will be it, I'll be more than happy. But also right now, the season of traveling in Kenya is not so good. Most animals have crossed.
So if anyone, 2 days ago, if anyone comes out here and tells me, let me take you to where your people will see an elephant, I'll be so happy. He was trying to be direct with the subscribers to donate. But I think in the same video, guys, I think he thought that these people are really not coming through this time around. Let me pull up another strategy. They went, collected Romina, and this is what they were doing. This is ridiculous. Let me play.
¿Cuál fue una deseo?
No, before Romina, he went for Laura. And I want you to be very keen. Laura did not mention the elephants, but Marwa reminded her, forced the conversation about the elephants. This is what Marwa told Romina. Laura, what about the elephants? You would like in Spanish. Anyone that understands will tell you. Let me play. Pami, welcome. I see you. Zero shemat.
Acá en África y
Sueño, lo siento, un deseo.
un deseo de
Pero este deseo no llega hasta ahora. ¿Cuál fue un deseo? Por ejemplo, yo sabe, tú no miras la elefante. Por ejemplo.
claro, sí, sí.
You know, you see, Laura was like, oh, yeah, elephant. I would also like to see the elephants. And then listen to what Marwa says later. Marwa started the elephant conversation, but was trying to use Laura to convince people to pay for the Masai Mara trip.
Sí, sí. Bueno, sí, eso no pudimos ver los animales, los elefantes, los leones.
Listo.
Pero bueno, no va a faltar oportunidad.
See, so guys, I was asking her what has been that one wish she wanted to see. She wanted to the wish or dream she had that has not been achieved yet. And she, like me, I told her like one thing I know is you've not seen elephants yet. So that's why she says yes. And also she's not seen a lot of lions, but at least she's seen. Pero tú mira un león.
Miramos un león.
Un león.
Miramos.
But she says she saw just one lion. Yeah. Okay.
I'm happy that Marwa was very honest when it comes to that. Marwa himself initiated the elephant conversation. And Marwa is like, she has also not seen a lot of lions. So because she saw one lion, it pushes you to come out and disturb people begging so that she can see more lions. Even on Instagram, people are roasting him. Someone was asking, Marwa, where is your mom? What is wrong with you? You cannot even do this to your parents and you're going above and beyond.
Entonces, esto es esto. Let me ask her if she would be okay to come back here, and if she would choose one of her kids to visit Africa, who would be that kid? Okay, entonces.
Marwa, you cannot start begging another script before you're done with the previous one. Of course, guys, you know what will be next. One of Laura's children to come to Africa. Marwa, why are you even asking when you're telling the world that you don't have the money to take them on a safari? That was not enough. He went to use Romina again. At this point, I believe that the money that he collected is more than what is needed for the safari. Probably he also wanted for the transports, because today, as we speak, they're in Nairobi. Even told people that 27th, they'll be going to Nairobi, 28th, the family will be flying off. Anyway, this is what he was doing with Romina.
Por ejemplo, también hay elefante, tú no miras.
Yo no lo vi al elefante.
Guy, Marwa, it's not like these people were dying to see the elephant. You were the one that wanted to collect money from people unnecessarily. You might not even understand Spanish, but you can clearly tell that Marwa told Romina, you also want to see the elephant, right? And Romina was like, yes, the elefante.
Ay, ven, si te acuerdas.
She's
No vi los elefantes.
says she's not seen elephants. I know about that. That's why yesterday in my video I was telling you that has been also disturbing me because I really want to see them. We have one more day to do it, otherwise it will be too late. Anyway,
El león y no vi el elefante.
he says he saw the lion, but he has not seen elephants. Pero sabes, aquí en Masai Mara hay mucha elephant, pero la próxima.
El próximo.
So guys, I'm sorry for taking a lot of your time just to replay so that you know how the script is being written and how it's supposed to be followed. You maintain the elephant. It's disturbing me. I cannot even see. I'm disabled. Romina wants to see. Laura wants to see. They're about to fly. Guys, 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 guys. Then this is what he said today. Now we are getting to the reaction. And guys, did I tell you that Rocio was coming for me? Yes. The last reaction that I did, Rocio watched and she had a lot to tell me. We'll come back to that and I'm like, Rocio, you really want to play? I'm ready. Rocio, you really want my attention? You got it. Well, you really got it. We'll come back to that. I hope I'll not forget. I'll not forget. Now let's go to the real Masai Mara, real begging results. Rocio, you really watch reactors, but you guys, you come out here and tell your fans that you come out here and insult your fans for watching us, but you watch me, you even come out here to respond to me. You're an idiot. Now let the watch on National Geography. That means you really watched Antoinette because she was like, yeah, here, the geography of this place, here, and I'm like, I do not care, Rocio. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Anyway, so Mura Senso went to Masai Mara, and before, this is what Mura Senso had to tell us, which is something that you have to applaud him. He will come out here and tell you, that guess what, guys? You refused to donate, but I called you guys and you had you had to donate. You must. I'm the king of begging. Anyway, let me play that part. Guys, have you liked? Did I even welcome you guys? Welcome to today's live stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, kindly consider subscribing, like, share, all the amazing stuff. But of course, for my people, those of you who have already subscribed to this and the other channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Make sure to like and turn the notification bell on. And of course, thank you for supporting your girl, even right now when we are just relaxing. Yeah? Thank you for coming through. Anyway, let me play. Don't worry. Let me play. I think I even forgot that. Yeah.
So, you've seen in my last two videos, I was saying my conscience will not be very okay if I don't take my father and mother-in-law to Masai Mara. So I talked to a couple of friends, including family, and two of them came through, and one of my family members, big time, came through also. That has been possible. Even me, the day of their need, if they call on me.
Before your manipulative tactics, did you hear Marwa say that I called, I talked to some of my friends, and of course, you know, I didn't talk to Gitiriba because who are the friends that we know? Marwa's friends that we know. Of course, not Gitiriba. Gitiriba himself came out here and told us that I got $150 back and forth, Mbele na nyuma. Gitiriba himself is depending on the France donor, Norris, Papa Norris. Who do you think Marwa called? Yes, the guy that is building for Gitiriba, the same guy that came out here and told us that I'm a real Jamaican man. I am Mr. Chocolate, probably. And of course, some of the subscribers, because he got their contacts, I talked to them. And of course, you had mentioned one of my family or some. Do you think David Jr. of all the people, David Jr. does not even care to go to the villa or greet Rocio? Do you think David Jr. is that foolish? Of course, it's not David Jr. Do you think it's congratsmum? Congratsmum herself came out here and told us that the government is not paying me my pension. I'm even creating videos to survive. Do you think it's congratsmum? Of course not. Do you think it's the sister? Of course not, guys, respectfully. Do you think it's the dad, Machete guy? Machete guy himself is taking land from Marwa. You think he'll come out here and send Marwa money so that he can take the family to Masai Mara? He himself cannot even spend on himself. Machete man cannot even spend on himself. You think he will spend on the Argentinians? Of course, no. So who do you think fell for Marwa's begging? Of course, deemwango. Even when you go to the comment section, people are like, deemwango, thank you so much for sponsoring this Masai Mara trip. What do you think about that? Let me read your comments when it comes to deemwango sponsoring these people to go to Masai Mara trip. When you go to the comment section, no, to Instagram, before I even noted what was going on out here, I was just on Instagram, and deemwango was commenting on this Masai Mara trip. The comment was, yes, Marwa safaris, let's go Marwa safaris. And I'm like, deemwango, I thought you were smart, but this is your brother, yeah, you'd want to come through for him, but who is it benefiting? Rocio. And at the same time, guys, I'm like, does Rocio not have the money? Do you really want to tell me that these people, because I'm even wondering why Marwa is crying, that I don't have the money to take these people to Masai Mara, because don't forget that Marwa got the car, yeah? Got the Land Cruiser, because that is the most expensive thing if you want to go to these safari trips. Hiring a car, and Marwa got his. Fueling is nothing. Yes, it's a guzzler, but compared to if you will fuel someone else's car, that is nothing. Marwa got a driver, so what was he crying about going to Masai Mara? Entry fees, at most 1,000 USD. You want to tell me that Marwa and Rocio don't have 1,000 back and forth? In Swahili, we say mbele na nyuma. You want to tell me that they don't have it? Anyway, for deemwango to come through for them, and of course the subscribers, because some of them are coming for Marwa big time in the comment section. But guys, let me read what you think about it, especially deemwango. Deemwango coming through for them. What do you think? Let me replay that before I read your comments. Kindly share your comments because I want to read. What do you think? Is it not foolish for deemwango to do that? Because deemwango, you got your project waiting for you, you got your boyfriend, you have to sponsor. Why would you spend your money on people who got money but wants to use other people's money? Marwa was paid 5 days ago. You want to tell me he doesn't have 1,000 USD? Rocio, what does Rocio do with her money? You want to tell me that she doesn't have 1,000 USD? And we are talking about millionaires. Millionaires. And of course, I'm not saying that if you're a millionaire, sometimes you don't have cash money because probably you're investing this and that. But for me, 1 + 1 is not 2, honestly.
Okay, if I don't take my father and mother-in-law to Masai. So you've seen in my last 2 videos, I was saying my conscience will not be very okay if I don't take my father and mother-in-law to Masai Mara. So I talked to a couple of friends, including family, and 2 of them came through, and one of my family members, big time, came through also. That has been possible.
So 2 donors, 2 subscribers came through, and one of the family members came through big time, big time. And it's not Rocio Blackwater, because I'll also play what Rocio said on Masai Mara when she was there. Because if there was someone that I was waiting to hear her side or his side of the story, is Rocio. Because of course, Rocio, when it comes to such trips, she'll come out and be like, ha ha ha, guys, yes, we are rich. Yes, we are going on a safari. She lied. Oh, we were surprised by Marwa, and I'm like, Rocio, who are you trying to deceive? To deceive? Do you want to tell me that you're not aware that Marwa was out here begging for the past 5 days? And you have, hey, we'll come back there. Kamo, you say that that's a script between Dee and Marwa. Probably trying to cover up with one family paying, which might not be true. Hey. Dee can't afford proper winter clothes for Poland, but she's sending money for the luxuries. Thank you. That is what I'm thinking, Junior. Like, what? What will make you send money, deemwango? You got a lot of responsibilities now. A lot. Your views are not viewing. Madam P makes a lot of views, 2 times, or even sometimes 3 times than what you make. Why would you send money for the parents to go on a luxury trip? Unnecessary. He decided to pay himself. All this is manipulating. That is the only thing that can honestly explain this. A script, and it's a game plan, manipulation. He was not obviously going to pay for that trip when Madam P is sitting on her own money. I meant tourists arrange their own official trips, not that they go on their own. Okay. I thought he was a man alone. But when it comes to donations, he cannot stand by himself. He needs people. The king of beggars. He surely needs. He really needs. With over 500,000 subscribers, the low average is that 25 to 50 subscribers will send the money, by the way. Where? Guys, when I tell you I'm shook, I'm really shook. Did you have anything else to say, Mura?
Even me, the day of their need, if they call on me, I'll try my best not to let them down.
Of course, you know that is just a mind games. Oh, donate to me so that I can send my family to Masai Mara. I'm so traumatized. It's really disturbing me. I'm even suffering. But of course, if you donate, I'll come through for you. Hey, Marwa, it's barely hours since these people sent you the donations, and you're saying that you will try not to disappoint them. Of course, you'll never repay for what they've done to you, because number 2, Mura Senso, when we've never seen you spend your own money on subscribers. Guys, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. Have you ever seen Marwa go to the bank and send good money, thousands of USD, to any subscriber? You think that is about to change anytime soon? Of course not. So, Mura, stop with the mind games.
I think that's what friendship is about, and also just life. When you have someone you can kneel on, you can look.
Hey, yours is not friendship, Murasen. So yours is using people. Using people. Read your comment section. That is not neotrends or my people out here. Read your own comment section. People are telling you to stop this madness of exploiting your subscribers. When you're friends, quote unquote, with someone, Marwa, it's not about friendship. It's about using people. You and your family, you're never friends with no one if you don't gain from that friendship. I'll come out here and react on mayuguno, because mayuguno said that I supported Mama Ann's construction free. He was never paid anything when people collected a lot of money. And I'm like, hey, that was not in 2025 bingo. Mayugno exposing Mura Senso, because what did Mayugno mean with that statement? Let me not divert, but I will come back to that later. So Mura Senso, when I look at the people that Marwa have had a relationship with, mayugno. He uses mayugno when there is a deal. Maybe someone is coming through for a villager to construct a home. Mayugno will be used. Mayugno himself said, I would work without being paid. When people collect a lot of money from these projects, Mura Senso Wells, when we talk about the host partner, what is he gaining? You told your mom that project is just about luxury. It's not business. Of course, you're using that person. You're buying land with that subscriber's money. How will that land benefit that subscriber? How? So when you talk about friendship, no, it's just about using these people. It's just that you've got a very sweet tongue. Manipulation 100. Oh, guys, oh my God, I'm suffering. Oh my God. Kavan, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. By then, there was no tour guide. Matata, I hope you were paid extra money for being the tour guide.
Very strong, but also sometimes you need someone who can give you support. It really doesn't matter how strong you are. Except my wife, nobody knows where we are going. Except for my wife. Everybody else, we told them it's a surprise, and I hope my wife didn't tell them.
I was surprised that Rocio said, oh my God, guys, my baby daddy surprised us on this tour. And I'm like, Rocio, you think we didn't watch Mura Senso? And Mura did not surprise you on that tour. It's about your sister-in-law and 2 of your subscribers. Anyway, of course, you heard Marwa saying that, oh, guys, these people came through for me. What else did you say, Mura Senso? Oh, my in-laws does not know where we are going. Of course, you know. If there is something you can count on Mura Senso, he will tell you what's up. He kept mentioning on that trip where they are going. Oh yeah, Masai Mara, and I'm like, Mura Senso, I thought you said that they are not supposed to know where you're heading to. It's supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, Lucy, I can see you. So that was it, guys. They went on a safari, and when you go to the comment section, a lot of people are coming for Mura Senso because he was basically ordering around Matata, the driver, do this, do this. And it's not even, there's no problem with telling someone maybe you want to do this, but Marwas was crazy. Telling someone put on the hazard when it's not necessary. That is not something that the driver is supposed to be doing.
So, okay, if I don't take my father and mother-in-law to Masai Mara. So I talked to a couple of friends, including family, and 2 of them came through, and one of my family members, big time, came through also. That has been possible. Even me, the day.
Anyway, so these are some of the things that his fans are complaining about.
Petrol station. So you have to put hazard, and then we go this way, and we are going here, Matatu.
I don't know, guys, but as far as I know, the guy is supposed to indicate not an hazard. It was just a lot of instances where he was telling Matata, do this, no, to this side of the road, do, and people in the comment section are saying that, oh my God, Marwa, you're so controlling, you need to stop. And I'm like, guys, is this the time that you know that he's controlling? He has been this way for the longest. Anyway, they were fighting with Rocio even on a safari trip because Marwa is basically saying that that villa will cease to be a family home. It's supposed to be a lodge very soon. And Rocio was so pissed, and I was like, hey. Let me play that receipt.
You see, when you have money and power, you get to enjoy luxury.
Guys, is it not funny that the same guy that is out here begging subscribers to pay for luxury safari is calling himself rich? can afford a lot of things. Rocio and Marwa are definitely fighting on that safari. They were fighting. Guys, this man speaks from both sides of his mouth. You see, when you got money and power, Marwa, the power to come out here and threaten Mayugno and Nico Buddha. When you got money and power, you can come out here and manipulate people to donate when you can afford.
Here. You see, when you have money and power, you get to enjoy luxury. But if you cry, life becomes very difficult.
Maybe you want to check your comment section because your own subscribers are telling you to stop crying, begging every single day. Read your comment section.
20 matata. 20. Aye. Imagine that one person has rented an entire car, Rocio, and he sleeps in the lodge. 20. Wanatoka kwa zile parks, wanatoka kwa zile lodge matata. That guy slept in the lodge. You see, when we arrived, they were asking us which lodge did we sleep. So it's because right now to arrive here, it means you must sleep in a lodge. You see, matata? Because at the gate, they were asking us which lodge we are staying. That simply means for you to arrive here this early morning, you must be sleeping in a lodge nearby. Probably I'll change. Instead of calling my villa, I should call it lodge. Can work very well, you know.
Guys, what do you think about Marwa's idea? And of course, Rocio was not happy about it. Rocio was like, hell nah, because Rocio is always like, my villa, the gates are closed. Rocio, have you seen how Marwa is opening that gate like no one's business? Imagine you come out here from Colombia or where was it, Mexico, my villa is closed. And reactors were telling you that will never happen. 2025, 2026, Marwa is turning it to a lodge. Rocio, have you seen how you're not supposed to be yapping and calling on people, parasites, when you got nothing of your own? Lodge. Marwa's lodge. They continued agreeing.
Rocio, what do you think? Instead of calling our villa Marwa Villa, we call it...
Look at Rocio's facial expression.
Marwa Lodge.
But it's not a lodge.
Why?
You know the names when a hotel, a lodge, they receive that name because they have certain structures and things like that.
Okay, give me an example of a structure.
I don't know exactly, but I know there's a difference.
So you see, Rocio is just yapping with no tangent reason for that. You go to the comment section, people are telling Marwa, why do you hate Rocio? Why do you look down on your wife, Marwa? Of course, not a wife, but anyway, why do you look down on your wife? Telling Rocio that, tell me what a lodge has that my villa doesn't. Rocio was like, I don't know. Marwa was like, you see, yapping. But Marwa's people are not happy about what Marwa's response. But you know, Marwa is Marwa. Marwa will do what he wants to do.
You tell me the structure that the villa is missing, I will buy the structure and make it a lodge. Because you see, when we arrived here, they were asking us which lodge we are staying. And I've realized if we actually put it as a lodge, most visitors will be comfortable to stay in our home, not just a villa. For our safari company, Algo, there's something here.
Rocio was so pissed because Rocio Yeah, the villa was built to host Marwa subscribers. Guys, Marwa is like, Rocio, tell me what my villa is missing because I will install whatever it's missing so that it can become a lodge. Eh? And of course, you know it means business. If he gets the guests to utilize his, or rather to promote him in that business, safari business, Mura will convert the villa to a lodge. I don't know how, but he will do it. And of course, that goes to show their dynamics in that relationship. Rocio got no say whatsoever when it comes to anything to do with Marwa and his properties. He's so quick to shut her down, and the fans are not having it. And I'm like, anyway, when you look at it, Rocio does not want to spend her money because she's not legally married, which makes sense. And I'm like, at the same time, Rocio, you should not be entitled on Marwa's properties because you're not married. Ama, what do you think, guys? Or what do you think? Because the dynamics is crazy. Very crazy. Ran the video after that part where Marwa was asking Rocio what is needed for it to be called a lodge. Yeah, I just played. And Rocio was like, I don't know. And Marwa was like, you see? Did anyone see? Saw anyone drinking water? Imagine going on a safari with no water, no snacks, no safari guide, tour guide, no nothing. And people have already donated for that safari. Covered. Madness all over the place. Marwa wants Rocio and her family out. Guys, that was too much. A lodge with no running water and electricity. Thank you for that. I didn't even remember. It's so far from being a lodge, not even a lodge, for hosting anyone. So far from it. The villa was built to host, I already read that. Marwa was saying, you see, after Rocio talked exactly. With self-contained rooms, it was always Marwa's plan. Yeah, by the way, that was on the plan. And he even came out here and Rocio repeated that statement. I think Rocio did not know what she was talking about because when Marwa comes out here and says, I want the rooms to be self-sufficient, he had that behind his mind. Because what does he mean? Whenever he rents out that villa, people can run their own shenanigans in their room without disturbing other people. By then he said it. Anyway, Rocio was not happy about that because Rocio wants to flex on people. I got a villa of my own. What will you do about that? Oh my God, the haters, the reactors. Rocio, you've not seen nothing. Go slow. Go slow. When people come out here and tell you you don't know Marwa, you don't know him. And you just have to be patient, yeah, and watch this space because when it rains, it will pour. You will come out here and be like, oh my God, so reactors knew what was up. I just landed reading the comments. Did I see tea and chapati in Marwa? Yo, guys, it was a lot. So they proceeded with the safari. Nothing more, just Marwa controlling. Oh, do this. Matata, do this.
Zimelala hapo kwa kamera. Kamera ndio hii hapo.
A lot of shenanigans. Marwa, what else did you have to say? I didn't watch the last part.
So please feel free. I want to put this video together. It's going to be a long week. Travel with us when you come to Africa, especially Kenya. And also, even if you want to go to Tanzania, I have people who I can connect you. There's a madam that I'm very sure we'll work with in 2026. So please feel free. I want to put this video together. It's going to be a long week.
But of course, before we cross over to Rocio, I'm also shocked, guys, that that the company is not running. He has not gotten any customer so far. Americans, what is happening? Why are you not promoting your guy? Americans, what is happening? By the way, thinking about it, I don't know, one of you said, I think it was Junior or who, questioning the same, like, why is the safari company so, out? No one is booking. I honestly don't know. Is the website up and running, by the way? Should I check it out? Should I check it out? But I don't know. I don't think it's up and running because they don't have any physical office. I don't know if that is the requirement. I think it is for safari company, because if there are companies that the government is very keen on safaris and tours, because tourist sector bring a lot of finances to the country, revenue. So they are very keen on licensing, management, this and that. So I don't think they've been given the permission to keep it running. Anyway, let's move to the last part, which is Rocio, before we call it a day. Guys, of course, I'll not be reacting on other things. I don't want to take a lot of your time. We'll come back later and talk about everything. Because it's a lot. You cannot cover in one sitting. Who wants a long reaction? So, guys, we go back to Rocio. So Rocio came out here and told people that my baby daddy, my Mura Senso surprised us. Of course, if you just tuned in, that is not the case. That is not the case at all. What happened is that Marwa called the subscribers and told them, you need to donate. Call deemwango, you need to donate, and that is what they did. I don't know why Rocio is pretending that it's our rich resources that brought us to Masai Mara. Rocio, your Mura Senso tells us what's up every day. Marwa will always be transparent to some extent. I think Rocio did not know that Marwa already came out here to tell people how he financed the trip. Here is the liar.
Let me see if I can find a shirt also. Hello, it's another day after Christmas, quite early in the morning, just clock 8 a.m. and we are in the entrance of the Masai Mara National Park. Mara brought us for a surprise, my family for a surprise.
Rocio. Rocio, have you seen how your baby daddy will come out here and embarrass and shame you for lying? When I heard her say that, I was laughing. Because Rocio Marwa has already come out here to tell us how he financed it. I don't know, maybe it's just for vocabulary or for public consumption. You will come out here and tell people it's Mura Senso who financed or was surprising you. But when you look at it, it's not Marwa, it's deemwango and the subscribers that he contacted. Guys, what do you think about that? Rocio, can you stop lying? Because your nyash was already exposed by Mura Senso.
Just clock 8 a.m. and we are in the entrance of the Masai Mara National Park. Mara brought us for a surprise, my family for a surprise. I knew that we were coming. They didn't know until just a few minutes ago that we just arrived. They are waiting there in the car. But something nice is that even before getting in, we are just now paying for the tickets. But even before getting in, we already saw giraffes, elephants, buffalo, lots of
Giraffe, our Muzungu, giraffe. But of course, as I told you guys, you don't have to enter the national park. Even here where I stay, we have, I think, the biggest elephants around. You don't even have to go there. Sometimes maybe you are traveling home and just by the road, we see elephants crossing the road. You don't have to. And I still maintain this. It was unnecessary for Marwa to come out here and beg people to finance that trip. Very unnecessary. You go to your Land Cruiser, you go to your driver, you can fuel, just go around and don't pay the entry, and you would have seen everything. But of course, it's not Marwa's money. He will come out here and make sure that everyone else is broke and is the only rich person. And the nerve for Marwa to be telling people at the Masai Mara, telling people that, you know, when you're rich and powerful, you can do whatever you want to do. You can go on these luxury safaris. And I'm like, Marwa, have you just forgotten? In the same video, the same video, you were begging. In the same video, you acknowledged that people paid with their hard-earned money to sponsor these people. Rocio, I'll still remind you, you came out here and told us that, oh my God, these parasites, have you seen how parasitic you are? To be very honest, the people that you are activating for, Rocio, you want to tell me your family could not even bring sweets for children in that village? They could not bring nothing for congratsmum? And you will come out here and call us parasites? Really? Really? In case you don't know anything about Kenya, Rocio, before I go here to my neighbor and sit down to take tea, I must take sugar and tea leaves just for my neighbor. Get to their gate and sit down. I take tea leaves and sugar. But for me to go to another county or country, hey, you take everything. You take ridiculous things. That is being human. But you people, Rocio, you came without lotion, without nothing. Your family, they say, allow me to say this because she was coming out here to respond to me. I'll play that clip. I even almost forgot. Your family, even sweets, Rocio, sweets for $10. That would be impossible. But you came out here and called Black people parasites. What a shameless parasite. What a shameless, lazy parasite right there. It's ridiculous. But of course, at the same time, guys, I go back to asking, do you want to tell me that Rocio doesn't have $1,000? $1,000. Someone that comes out here and calls people parasites. Because the cost of that trip, guys, you cannot tell me that it's more than 1,000 USD. Because they don't pay for the car, they don't hire the car, they got the Land Cruiser. They don't pay the driver, they got their own driver whom they pay peanuts at the end of the month. Why would they beg for something that will cost less than 1,000 USD? Why? Because the entrance fee for international tourists, I think it's $200. I don't know, nowadays it's been a while, but to be very honest, it cannot exceed 1,000 USD. By then, that is something that shocked me because I was like, these people are rich. We've always known that they are rich because if you utilize your subscribers' money and you don't use your own money, you must be rich. And you're paid 20,000 USD in Kenya, and you use that money in Kenya's economy, you must be rich. I guess we'll never know. Meg Feather, thank you. I see you. Kaban, you say that at least Marwa carried chai and chapati for them. I didn't see. Yeah, rich people. Rich people's problems. Rocio paid for the museum trip a few days before, so she wasn't prepared to pay for this trip. And don't forget, John, that they were paid 5 days ago. And when I say they were paid, it's not like they were paid the way we are paid at our workplaces. No, they are paid more than 10,000 USD, more than $1 million. More than $1 million Kenyan shillings. Where does that money go? Rocio's Christmas Eve over 1 hour live stream. Yeah, I played it, and there is a lot that they talked about that time because even the mom was like, if there is something that caught her off guard negatively is the children. They're not taken, like African children just walk around, goes to people's homes. And I'm like, Mama, that's how we live out here. This is a community. That is something that you take pride in. Like in Africa, it's a community that brings up, is raised. A child is raised by a community. I like that, honestly. I don't know, if you're not used to that system, you might feel a type of way, but they were straight up racist. That one, I'll come back to react on it because I was like, what? So, Rocio, this thing that you've heard against Black people runs in your DNA? Because what a comment. It's a lot. But then Rocio did not get any money. She was very disappointed. She got a few super slaps from janitaries and some of those people. And she was very disappointed. Can you imagine? Mura Senso came and she was like, guys, even my wife is coming later. I have to finish very fast. Guys, I'm very disabled. I cannot even see. Guys, it's Christmas Eve. If you have anything, sent to us. Even Mura Senso did not receive that much. After Marwa was done, Rocio and the family came over. Mr. Luis was very sleepy. The sisters could barely open their eyes, even Rocio herself. But she had to do that live stream. The begging must have taken place, whether the sleep wanted or not, whether the family was able or not. That really shocked me. We'll react on that later or tomorrow. We got a lot of time out here. Maro is not happy because after all the begging, it was just his pocket paying. But he said the family members and some subscribers paid for it. They may have very sent the money to Marwa to finance the outing. By the way, I think I even wrote it on the title that deemwango ate. But for me, I would have not done it because deep down, I know Rocio got the money. She could have funded that trip. But at the same time, I don't think Rocio will have the muscle, the audacity to insult deemwango, and deemwango funded her family's trip to Kenya. But then that was low-key an insult. When you go to Instagram, deemwango is like, oh, Marwa Safari, Marwa Safari. She does not comment on Rocio and the family. She just mentions Marwa Safaris. Very ignorant. So at the same time, Rocio, this is what Rocio said. You remember the last reaction we did before this one? We were reacting on the fact that Rocio kept nagging. I don't know why she finds the need to tell people, oh my God, in Kenya. So she come out and say that in Kenya, they don't celebrate Christmas. Oh my God, we were so bored. And of course, you remember I gave my reaction on it. And this is what she had to come and tell me. And of course, I was like, girl, shut up. And before that, guys, at the same time, Rocio always comes out here and tells people, even a birthday, people don't celebrate. And I'm like, what will stop you from celebrating? It's because you're a parasite. You want people to do it for you. Because if in Argentina you celebrate, you can as well do it in your villa. What will stop you? Even the Christmas tree, of course, she was trying to create content, but at the same time, it's no excuse not to buy a Christmas tree. It's in Migori, you can buy it. But she kept nagging that, oh my God, even Kenya, they don't sell these things. We had to improvise. We had to cut some trees, some pine trees at the villa to create the Christmas tree. And I'm like, oh my God, Rocio, I don't know if it's about laziness. It's about not knowing. I don't know what it is because even for you to say that in Kenya people don't celebrate Christmas, you can do it. You can celebrate. Oh, people don't transnight. People don't wait for 12 o'clock in the morning to cross over to Christmas. Yeah, oh, it's so hard. What will stop you not to uh, be awake until 12? You cross over to Christmas. What will stop you? What does Kenya not doing it have to do with you doing it? Anyway, this is what she had to say about our reaction. Because they came out and called her out about her complaining, oh, Kenya don't celebrate, oh, Kenya don't celebrate. This is what she had to say.
Christmas is actually tomorrow. Well, here they celebrate actually on the 25th. You know, like people go to church. And when I mean here, everybody gets like a little bit, no, we don't do it like this. I say here, in my location where I'm standing, this geographic area where
Before you roll your eyes, I send it back to you. People, yes, I came out here and reacted on that because guess what, Rocio? You didn't say here, this geographical location. You said Kenyans do not celebrate. Do you want me to pull up that receipt? Because I got the time, I will do it. And second of all, why do you keep nagging? Oh, Kenyans don't do. And by the way, did you say it's about your geographical location? Do you want to tell me that Nyabohanse do not celebrate Christmas? Because in the same video, guys, I don't want to take your time, but I would have played that receipt. Children came to that villa, which I don't like, honestly, because the way these people treat those kids, but of course, we'll pretend to love them on camera, but behind the scenes, you can notice. Children came there with new clothes, shoes, made hair, and the kids were like, we cooked some chapati at home, some meat. It means they celebrate. People were going to church or wherever they were going to cross over to 25th, they celebrate in the village. You should be specific that Marwa and the family do not. But even for you to try and tell me that, oh, when I say here, do not do like this, even Nyabohanse people celebrate. Rocio, you cannot tell me nothing. You keep generalizing. That geographical location, people celebrate Christmas. Not everyone in Nyabohanse go to SDA church. Not everyone. So look for something else to reply to me, but it's not about what you said, because I know what you said. I can even take 2 minutes to pull up that receipt. But anyway, what did you say by the way?
I say here, in my location where I'm standing, this geographic.
That time, did you come out here and tell people that here where I'm standing, I don't celebrate? People don't celebrate? You're a fool. To think that you'll come out here and gaslight me that I didn't hear what you said. Please, Rocio, those games you can play with Marwa, not me.
When I mean here, everybody gets like a little bit, no, we don't do it like this. They celebrate actually on the 25th, you know, like people go to church. And when I mean here, everybody gets like a little bit, no, we don't do it like this. I say here, in my location where I'm standing, this geographic area where I am. I don't know what about the coast of Kenya. I don't know in Nairobi. I don't know about other places. Just the Kenya that I know is the one that I'm here, living here in this village. And there's no much Christmas here. I know what they do is like simple meals. Maybe they go to church on the 25th. But what we do in my family, in my culture, we always celebrate the 24th at night. We have a very nice dinner and we wait for midnight to celebrate, to cheers, and that's the way we do it. Here we get very sleepy around 10, so I don't know if we are going.
Rocio, that is the most foolish clapback that I've ever had. You repeated yourself that in that village. Have you ever gone to people's homes during those times? What is the difference between Argentina and Kenya? Because you eat special dinner on 24th. Do you know we slaughter even cows? Because if you don't know, because now I know that you watch my reactions. Number one, we go to our villages. We go there. If your family is big, you slaughter cows. Do you do that in Argentina? Of course not. We also slaughter goats and sheep, depending on the size or your preference. We cross over to 25th in church or wherever. If you don't do that kind of thing, it depends. Some people go to church, some people go to clubs, some people go to gatherings, bonfire. It depends. And 24th, we start eating. We slaughter and start eating 24th. And by January 1st, we are supposed to be eating the cow head, the goat head, the feet, whatever has remained before we go back to work. So Rocio, please shut up. You know nothing, not even your village, because anyway, how would you have known? When you do not visit no one in that villa, you want to act like you're a princess when you're even begging to spoil your parents. What did you say? When you say that Kenyans travel home to their ancestral home, by the way, even the government was like, Kenyans, maybe you need to chill because Nairobi, Eldoret, Kisumu was full of jam, cars packed up because people are going home to celebrate, real celebration. They slaughter a goat or a cow to eat chapati, rice, chicken, soda. Kenyans celebrate Christmas another way. Thank you, Kavan. Like I always believe that Kenyans do it more than I can have even seen or heard stories people tell. Like we go hard. When you go to the internet, people are like, the sober people can take care of the country because some of us will come back January 4th there. And of course, if you know, you know. It's crazy. So, Rocio, I didn't even have to respond to you, but please shut up, Rocio, please. You're embarrassing yourself out here. Angela, I think I saw you. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have you liked this video? Azims, thank you so much. I saw you. You were watching a vlog that I uploaded, guys. If you were not recommended, if that video was not recommended in your feeds, maybe you need to check out, guys, because yes, I was digging a mini borehole in the northern parts of Kenya because it's so difficult to get water there. It's a crazy story you don't want to miss. I know when it's not reaction, it's so different. You people, you don't care to watch. Fekere, you were out here, thank you. But when I tell you that one, it will be interesting. I think I didn't do proper editing because I was supposed to bring where I was digging the borehole, or is it a well, to the first 2 minutes so that you can be engaged. But I wonder why YouTube did not recommend that video, because I just saw it's recommended to around 600 people, when reactions are always recommended to thousands of people. So maybe I can promote it out here. Rocio needs to go away. Please, Rocio, you made me tired. Eh? What else did Rocio say? Anyway, when you go to Marwa's comment section, did I read Marwa's comment section? Marwa's comment section is a mess. Someone said just be skipping the parts. Maybe we want to watch Marwa's comments. We can read together. Let me get rid of this one. Rocio, that was a weak clap back because you said nothing. You were just ignorant. Rocio, let's go through the comment section because people had a lot to tell Marwa in the comment section. Let me read before I give you a preview of the vlog that I uploaded. Come on. So guys, I don't know if you can see from your end, but these are some of the comment sections. Someone said that I didn't screenshot, but we'll just read. We'll go through. Someone said that just be skipping the parts where you help yourself. That is unnecessary and somehow gross. Guys, Mara was going on a long call and he recorded that part. And of course, you know, that is what he has been doing anyway. And of course, people are complaining. And I'm like, guys, why are you complaining? And this is something that Marwa has been doing for the longest. Greetings from Sweden, everyone. Ishmael, thank you. Welcome back. I see you. I wanted to pin Lucy's comment. I think you were requesting people to like this video. I'm looking for that comment. Yeah, if you just tuned in, maybe you want to go and Maybe you want to go and rewatch the part that you missed because it was a lot of things. Thank you once again for tuning in. Angela, I'm looking for your comment where you're requesting people to like. Oh, about Zing, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Which video I can come back? You can come back to react on that. Guys, when you read the comment section, people, so that is what Marwa did, ping and doing all that business on camera. People were so disgusted by that. Someone said that, Marwa, please listen to your wife. If you tuned in, you might have missed that part. You want to go and check it out. Someone else said that Marwa is very controlling. Matata is very patient, because Marwa was telling Matata, instead of telling Matata, indicate left or right, Marwa is like, turn on the hazard, put the hazard, wake a hazard, wake a hazard. But Matata is so patient to tolerate Marwa's shenanigans. Someone else was telling them it's not advisable for someone to leave their car, because of course, Marwa is cheap. Went on that safari without a tour guide and they were being careless. Someone was like, I'll never advise anyone to leave their vehicle for any reason, because the lions and leopards are masters of camouflage. It can even ambush you. So you cannot tell Marwa something even like that. A very good advice. Someone said, do you turn your home into a lodge? You're a joker. Tourists deserve their privacy. So is you in the village kids. You should give Rocio and Maisha privacy, blah, blah, blah. Marwa is not here to take your advice. If you cannot take Rocio's advice, who are you? I just hate Marwa's whining. If you choose a lifestyle, live it without bothering people every day, whining and whining. Someone else said, constant begging. It would appear, right? Marwa earns more than enough from YouTube, yet always says he doesn't have money. It's never good look. It's a lot. Marwa sometimes speak for Kenya, not Africa, especially if you don't know, because we have buffaloes in Botswana. I'll also give that advice to Rocio before you try and correct me, Rocio. Someone else said that Marwa, did you forget? Don't be giving people money, blah, blah, blah. Someone else said that, Marwa, why do you turn your subscribers to be your ATM? Stop the begging. This is too much. It's exploiting your subscribers. Someone else said that, what else? Guys, if you, maybe if you want, you can check the comment section, because it's a lot right there. People are not having it. I've never seen people correct Marwa like that. Anyway, neotrends. I wanted to play a video, a vlog that I uploaded. If you'll be interested, maybe you'll go and check it out. Just a minute. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you've subscribed, you've liked, you've commented, all that amazing stuff. I want to taste the fruits of my labor. You know, you still have to continue. That is what people do. They dig boreholes, wells, so that they can get water to drink and wash their clothes. And imagine one hole that you dig will give you around 3 cups, and you have to get buckets of water to wash your clothes. I've never seen something like this. And if this is something that interests you, maybe you want to go and check it out, because I was shook. I was shook. When I went home this Christmas and showed my family, they were like, what? What? So yeah, that is what I uploaded. In case YouTube did not recommend to you, maybe you want to go and check it out. And of course, I'll appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. I will appreciate. But now seeing women who come all the way from the other side, they come in, wash their clothes, fetch water, take back home. I'm even embarrassed for complaining, to be very honest. Guys, I was complaining that, oh my God, the sun, I'm so tired because I was walking from one end to another. But when I saw what people go through, I was like, what? It's so embarrassing for me to complain of a small thing when what people go through to get water is unbelievable. Anyway, that was it. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. And make sure to like before you leave. Yes, guys, we got to keep up with it. Yes. Thank you for that, guys. But I don't know why the platform does not recommend. Maybe it's because the platform knows that we do reaction, or I do reaction and not vlogging. Because when you see the statistics, it's recommending to 600 people. I don't know why. Anyway, and of course, I don't want to turn the channel. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Make sure that you check it out. I'll really appreciate if you watch. Yes, it's clean water, but now you have to wait. Guys, that vlog is so funny. I went there and I was late because people were collecting in 10 liters, 20 liters jerry cans. We call it jerry cans, containers. And I was like, yeah, guys, welcome back to today's vlog. I want to collect 10 liters of water. I didn't even collect 1 cup. The work that you put to get a cup of water. Yo, guys, you want to check it out. Now I saw it, I think people are just, oh, okay. Guys, thank you. Zims, thank you for watching. I saw you and we were interacting there. So yeah, guys, I have a lot I've not even edited, but that place, I've never experienced that before, because when I came back, people were so worried. What happened to your face, your hands? My hands have not even recovered because the temperature goes up to 40 degrees Celsius. The wind, more than 50 kilometers per hour. Do you know the conditions? It's crazy. So sunburns, because we always believe that it's only white people who get sunburns. Of course, I knew even black people, but I was like, I'm neotrends. I came back unrecognizable. And I'm not even exaggerating because of so many things. Over there, guys, people sleep outside at night. I tried to experience everything and it was hard. It was really hard to keep up. Anyway, I'm taking a lot of your time, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye. Yes, he got the money. Oh, thank you, Kavan. Thank you. And of course, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because that will make the video to be recommended to a wider audience. And of course, if you've not subscribed to my other channel, please do so. I'll really appreciate it. If you're thirsty, you'll dig a well. Yes, that is what we were doing. Children are being sent to collect water and they come to that, they call it lager, but it's dried riverbeds, and they dig maybe 15 boreholes or wells to fill up 10 liters of jerry cans or containers. Hey, guys, bye-bye. I can even, if I decide to give you a story of what I experienced, I'll take a whole 1 hour and I'll not even exhaust. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. I'll watch. Thank you. That was a whole promotion. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.